It is what it is. What's up, everybody? My name is Ren and this is my reality. So a while back there was a sale on the 310 Nutrition Starter Pack that I just saw sponsored on my Instagram, probably because I follow JWoww from the Jersey Shore and she is an ambassador for this program, brand, whatever you want to call it. I bought 2 starter kits a few months ago because they were $9 a piece, and I didn't think that was that bad of a price just to try something. Back then I was doing keto and I was working out regularly. Now I'm not because I'm back to being full-time student, full-time worker, so it's a little bit hard to do that. So I figured now is a perfect time. Since I bought them, I don't want them to go bad. I want to try them, and since I don't have as much time to work out, maybe using meal supplements can help me maintain a better body weight. But I won't really be measuring any of that, as you'll see, because I'm lazy and I really don't care about a number. Not that I don't like to see that number, but it just doesn't mean anything to me. How I feel and how I look and how I feel when I look in the mirror and look at myself is really what's important to me. If I'm happy, if I'm healthy, I don't care if that scale says 200 or 120, you know, it doesn't mean anything to me. For the record, I normally fluctuate about 140, 150. But that's not what this video is about. It's about my thoughts on the 310 Nutrition. Again, I bought the starter set, so that comes with this little pouch and this tumbler. And it's actually really cute. I did not, even when I bought this set, I did not look online to see like what they're about or what products they all have. I just bought the starter set and said, yeah, I'll see how it goes. But from looking online, they have like so many accessories, so many more options for like protein flavor. They have so many bundles. Right now, since it's November, they have a lot of like Black Friday deals, so everything's really discounted. But looking at it, in my personal opinion, I think it's very expensive. Again, broke college kid, I can't afford, you know, $200 of a 310 Life Essentials bundle that comes with, you know, like a large shake and like the other supplements and like some dieting books and recipes and stuff like that. I just can't afford that. But they have a lot of flavors of, you know, this shake powder. They have single on the go like packet sizes. They have supplements for weight loss. They have different types of teas, different tumblers, lemonades. Like I said, they have bundles. They have accessories. They have an umbrella. Popsicle molds, that makes sense, but an umbrella. A pineapple slicer, which is like originally $15. I mean, I guess I've never really looked at the price of anything to cut a pineapple up, but that seems reasonably priced, I guess. They have meal prep containers, bags, food scales, hats, basically just a lot of stuff. Some sportswear and gym builder sets. Basically a lot more than I anticipated when I originally bought this. I just followed a link from Instagram and went add to cart. So I actually bought 2, but everything is the same that comes in them. Like I said, it comes little pouch and this. So I'll just go ahead and open this. This is pretty standard. It's just their 310 tumbler. So it's got that little thing in there to shake the protein, which I kind of like these top things better than when they have like the tumbler ball in them. That's just a personal opinion. So we take everything out. We have 3 different shake powders. Yeah, I also don't really know what to call these. Hold on, let me double check like the website, because they just use very like generic names. Like they're meal supplements and meal replacements. So I normally just call it protein powder. It's not just protein. It's intended to be meal supplement and or a meal replacement depending on what product you're using. I normally say powder because I just think of protein powder because that's the consistency. That's just what I think of. Well, what do we got here? Okay, so they gave you little recipe for like a smoothie or something that you can make, you know, just their promotional stuff and just some ideas for what you can do with their products, which is cool. And then it gives you a little website at the bottom here that you can go to for more recipes. I guess these are intended to be shakes. I don't know. But like I said, comes with 310 shakes. We've got the chocolate, we've got the toasted coconut, and we've got the vanilla. All of these net weight 27.7 grams. They're all, yeah, they're all the same. 90 calories, 15 grams of protein, between 6 and 7 carbs. Toasted coconut has 6 carbs, the other two have 7 carbs. Yeah, so they're all very similar on their actual content. Looking at the ingredients, it all seems okay. I guess I'm not an expert, I'm not a nutritionist, I don't know what to look for, but it all seems fine. They are sugar-free, dairy-free, soy-free, egg-free, nut-free, and gluten-free, which I think is amazing. That's probably why the system's a little bit more expensive, because of all those claims there. I hate calling them claims because I feel like I'm accusing them. I'm not. I'm sure it's very true, obviously. But that's oftentimes very hard to find. I know they also have like the plant-based protein blend in here as well, because obviously it doesn't say like vegan on here. But I know on their website I did see some that were plant-based protein, so I'm assuming that it would be vegan ingredients. So that's really awesome, because you know, the nut-free, that's really hard to find for like protein supplements and meal supplements. Same thing with soy, and those are very big allergies. And also sugar-free is awesome, because most protein powders and other supplements and meal replacements have a lot of sugar in them to make it taste better. So very interested to see the taste on these because of the low sugar content, but also happy to see the low sugar content. It actually lists sugars as 0 grams. So that probably obviously just means added sugar. Besides the shakes, we also have the 310T Slimming Detox. That's it. There's no flavor on it. But when I looked online, this is just considered their regular flavor. They have like a peach and like a mint on there. I would be very interested in trying those. But other than that, we have 2 like water bottle supplement juice. One's a lemonade and one's a juice. So 310 lemonade, this is a cherry lime 310 lemonade dietary supplement. So I'm assuming that's just obviously something that you mix in like with a water bottle. Only 10 calories. This one is mixed berry flavor 310 juice dietary supplement, greens plus, and 10 calories. So that one is very appealing to me because you need your greens. So that's all that's in the starter set, and I will be adding in the videos of me trying it and my thoughts on them. So roll a clip. Welcome everybody. So today is the first day that I'm going to be trying it, and I am going to got my baggie here that you guys have seen. I'm going to start with the chocolate, and I know I'm going to start with the chocolate because I mean, I know this is like in all over like weight loss shake meal supplement thingy, but when I would always do protein powders and stuff, I always stay away from chocolate because I love chocolate and I feel like it never tastes the same. It always tastes chalky, powdery, weird, like just not like chocolate, not sweet enough. Like it's never to my expectation of how good chocolate is, so I never like getting chocolate like protein powders or like flavored supplements because it just doesn't taste as good to me. Like I would rather have no flavor, or you know, just the flavor of the protein powder versus like a chocolate imitation. So I normally either get unflavored or like vanilla when I go with other like protein powders, or like the collagen peptides that I do are unflavored and they really aren't bad at all. But most of the time I steer away from chocolate flavored supplements because I don't think that they taste anything like it. So it contains 310 triplex protein blend, 310 shake, chocolate. I just showed you guys. This is a little pouch that it comes in. It's got the ingredients and serving size, stuff like that, nutrition on the back. So 1 packet, 90 calories, 7 carbs, 5 grams of fiber, 0 sugar, 15 grams of protein, 1.5 in total fat, and then the various vitamin content. They are sugar-free, dairy-free, soy-free, egg-free, nut-free, and gluten-free, which sounds amazing. Honestly, I don't really know what these are made out of. Pea protein, rice protein, hemp protein, all that good stuff. I don't really know what most of this stuff means. I'm just here to try it because it was on sale and I was really into like the keto and the meal supplements for a while. So directions say, for healthy weight management and nutrition, mix 1 scoop of 310 with 12 fluid ounces of cold water, milk, or favorite beverage 1 to 2 times daily. So this packet is 28.7 grams, and they don't really specify what 1 scoop is. They also don't provide a scoop in this kit. So yeah, I'm not really sure what it is. If we're like filling the whole packet, it's like down to here. I probably will do like maybe half of this, maybe even less. I'm not sure how much these packets are supposed to last. Obviously they're just a starter, but again, it just says mix 1 scoop, but they don't provide a scoop, and a scoop meaning what? So maybe I'll just use a regular just tablespoon and just scoop it out of here. I'm going to be using my coconut milk. I've got my 310 shaker bottle that they provided in the kit here, which has that little insert, I'm assuming to break up everything. So I normally don't like mixing like powders and cold stuff. Like normally when I do my collagen peptides or my protein, I actually mix in with my coffee because I just think it dissolves better. Like all of these powders claim that they mix well in water or like milk, which is cold, and I just feel like it's always clumpy. I don't really use shaker bottles, so maybe that's the reason, but I just find it always dissolves better in hot liquids. Obviously I feel like that's common sense, common physics, whatever. So I normally do it in hot, so this is like very trial and error, because I guess I'll try it with milk today and then maybe later or another day I'll try it in coffee or tea or something. But here we go, I have it open. I mean, definitely smells just like cocoa powder. Not like overly sweet, just regular cocoa powder, like you're gonna make hot cocoa or something. And let's see, I want to do this without spilling because I'm not over a counter, but that is it. It's pretty pale, just fine powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this in. I'm trying to be so careful right now, but yeah, so I'm gonna do like a heaping scoop like that. And they have it in ounces and milliliters on the side, so hold on, let me see. Okay, this side is ounces. They also have these numbered very weird, because there's only like 3 dashes, so it's not like it goes up the notches like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's actually like some weird in-between number. So I reinserted that. We got that going on. Oh man, that really snaps in there, like real good. So yeah, obviously it smells the same, just how I thought it would. I feel like the kombucha girl. Maybe I should have used almond milk. It doesn't taste bad, it just doesn't taste like much. It says 1 scoop with 12 ounces, so it was a little bit over 12 ounces. It was a heaping scoop. Yeah, I don't know how big their scoops are supposed to be, because it just doesn't taste like a lot. you know, in the ad that I see mainly on Instagram, they're like, oh, sugar, sweets, candy, chocolate, oh, I love it so much, and this just helps my cravings. And I just feel like, hold on, I got this from Walmart. Hershey's sliced chocolate. So not only is it like this rich chocolate pound cake, but it's also filled with chocolate chips. Like chocolate on chocolate on chocolate is what I eat, and this tastes like diet chocolate milk with the wrong proportions. Like, I don't know how to describe it because it's just not, it's not bad. Like, let me get that out there. It's not chalky, it's not weird, it's not powdery, it's not, it tastes like chocolate. It's just like diet chocolate, like as if I put too much milk in there. But again, the portions are off, so that really could be my fault. Let me just put some more in there, you know what I mean? Let me just try doing that, see if it tastes better or worse. So there's probably like this much left in it now. I'm just gonna start pouring. Okay. There's the one that's left is probably the same scoop that I put in. I don't know if you can really see that. It looks terrible. Like, I shouldn't do that view. But I don't know, that was not an accurate measurement. I'm not taking an accurate measurement, so let's okay. It definitely looks darker, looks very more chocolate milky now, so maybe this was my fault. Like, it's good. Like, I do want to say that it's good. I just always have really high expectations for chocolate, which is why I started with this. Because if it was like super terrible and chalky and nasty, that I knew the other protein like mix-ins were going to be that way. So that I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. Like, I didn't want to leave chocolate for the last one and it be like the worst one and I just leave it on a bad note. I definitely wanted to start here to get a proper gauge because, like I said, I always have high expectations for chocolate flavored things. But it really is good. Now that I've added more, it has that protein powder feel to it. Maybe it's the lack of shaking, maybe again it's the portions. This could be all my fault. Like, it's definitely like creamy, but then you get like, it's not gritty, it's very, very fine, but you get that little powdery feel in your mouth. Okay, chugging it's a bad idea. It definitely like builds up. Okay. I think my portions were right the first time because it doesn't taste overly chocolatey now. Like, it tastes a little bit more balanced, but it doesn't taste like, wow, oh my god, I can taste the chocolate's like super crazy. Tastes good, tastes chocolatey. I think I was fine with my portion before, that it was probably just that diet chocolate flavor that I described, because now it is just a little bit more powdery feeling, not tasting, feeling. Would I drink it again? If it was there. Would I buy it again? Probably not. This just makes me excited to try the other ones because it isn't horrible. It just isn't a chocolate shake. But what did we expect? It's, you know, it's a health, it's nutritional. It's supposed to be not real chocolate. I'm really bad at this, but I'm just... I talk a lot, I'm repetitive, I have a lot of opinions, you know, so it's just like, I don't know. But yeah, so that is my first tasting. Since it's supposed to be meal replacement, it is currently almost noon. I normally start my day with tea and water, and then I probably eat around like 11 and 12 right now. So I will see how this lasts. I'm going to work. At work, my lunch is normally at 1:30, so a lot of the times that's the first time I eat when I'm just working in the day. If I have school, I normally have a snack sometime mid-morning after my tea, but before I have lunch and go to work. So normally around 1:30 is when I eat my brunch because I haven't had breakfast, but it's really lunchtime. So I will see how this holds up while I'm at work today. It's Monday, so it's probably going to be very busy, especially because everybody, well, a lot of people are off school and work, so yeah, I will do probably just a quick check-in on my phone, edit that in to see how this has curbed my hunger and if I feel any better or worse than I normally do around that time of day and when I'm at work. So first tasting done. What's up, everybody? It is Ren back at you with the reality of what's going on with this 310 shake. Doing a taste testing. This is taste testing number 2. On Monday we did the chocolate. Right now it's Wednesday, about 7 p.m. and I'm going to be trying these in a smoothie today. Just want to revisit the taste test on Monday with the chocolate. Obviously I had my thoughts then, but I had it as like a brunch moment. If we revisit that, I didn't have my tea Monday morning. All I had was water and the 310 chocolate shake. I think it was like at 11 or whatever. So it was brunch, noonish time before I went to work. If I felt hungry, I would just drink water and I was fine. We were actually like kind of steady. So being in that, you know, medium pace environment really distracted me, but I didn't like have a headache. I didn't feel hangry. I feel like so after I had my lunch, which was pretty small, it was like that half an omelet or whatever, then I was just like more hangry by the time we closed at 9 p.m. than I was in the morning. I feel like when you're dieting and you're not constantly eating, you know, sugary things like how I showed you guys the pound cake, then stuff like that, chocolate shake would actually taste really, really good and really sweet. Either way, great first taste test. Today I thought that I would try doing a smoothie instead of just like with milk or with water. So I had some strawberries that were gonna be starting to go bad, so I'm just gonna make a basic strawberry smoothie. It's just gonna be iced strawberries and the coconut milk. And I'm actually going to do a combination of both of these because we have the toasted coconuts. And I feel like coconut milk, coconut flavor, it's just going to enhance it. It's going to be great. And then we just have the vanilla. So I actually forgot what this third flavor was, surprisingly, because I don't necessarily like coconut flavor. But I knew that this one was vanilla. We had chocolate vanilla, and then I couldn't remember what this flavor was. For some reason, I thought it was fruit punch, but I think those are like the water bottle mixers that they have in the packet. So I initially thought, I was like, oh, I'm just going to do the vanilla in the strawberry shake, and it's going to be fine. But then I realized that, I realized this was toasted coconut. So I figured I will just mix it because I'm already using coconut milk. I don't really like coconut by itself. It's not something that I could see me mixing in tea or coffee or hot chocolate. I guess I could just drink it with regular coconut milk, but I wasn't sure how this was going to taste. So I guess we'll see how much of this flavor actually comes out. So plus I figured I don't really like make smoothies ever. So I feel like the portions are going to be really off, and that's another reason that I wanted to just do half and half so that I could try both of these with something else and see where the flavor was really at, since the chocolate wasn't like super flavorful, bursting with flavor or anything like that. Vanilla is like pretty, I don't want to say light flavor, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, but I think vanilla is normally a very like light, simple like flavor, like it's not very heavy. Coconut kind of just depends what it is on how, but I feel like coconut's kind of a strong flavor, so I just feel like I would just mix them, that way I could try the vanilla and the coconut in other beverages or other items and see how the actual flavor holds. But I'm going to get everything ready for my smoothie. Okay, so this is a coconut one. Honestly, it doesn't smell strong, so I feel like everything here is very light flavor. I mean, how much flavor can you really get out of something that's sugar-free, dairy-free, soy-free, egg-free, nut-free, and gluten-free? I feel like that's all the flavor in the world. I'm just kidding, I don't know. Like, my coconut milk smells stronger than this, which is like a toasted coconut, so it's kind of like an Almond Joy. Or Almond Joy is the candies with coconut? I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it really doesn't taste that much different. Now I'm opening the vanilla one. It smells like Play-Doh. This is like so serious, like, I don't think I ever mentioned this, but this is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid to do this. Like, what, I have like 13 followers. Nobody cares about what I have to say. but just for my documentation and for fun, I'm doing this. And like, in all seriousness, the vanilla one smells like Play-Doh. I don't know why I keep smelling it. You know, and it's like, it's got like that powdery, like underlying smell in the coconut and in the chocolate one, but like this one, like, it doesn't smell like vanilla at all. So we're just gonna go with it, I guess. Alright, I just switched angles so I can't see me, but you'll just see what I'm making. So I guess we'll just put some ice in first. Oh my god, I was only gonna do a couple things, but I guess it froze all together, so there we go. Beautiful. I have this bowl of strawberries left over of what I snacked and what I threw away because they were wrinkly. Awesome. And so let's go ahead. So the bags only come about, you know, like yay full, like that's what they look like. I don't know if I can focus because I honestly can't even see what I'm recording right now. But, you know, they're all about yay much in there. So I'm just going to do a little sprinkle of both. Let's just do... It's like yellow. I don't know. I always figured that like this powder would be white. Okay. I don't want to do too much because I'm obviously doing half and half of both, and like the directions say before, it's just supposed to be a scoop in 12 ounces, 1 to 2 times daily. I didn't do it twice on Monday. I'm not going to do it twice today. I'm just experimenting. These are literally like the same color. It smells better. It smells like more cake battery once you kind of like mix them. I'm putting a little bit more of the coconut one in here just because, like I said, I don't really like coconut all that much. I know I'm drinking coconut milk, but coconut flavor itself I actually really don't like that much. And we're just gonna... Yeah, this seems good, right? I don't know how to make smoothies. I'm just winging it. That didn't work. I don't know if you can see it, but my good, faithful, loyal boy is here. Hi, Diesel. You gonna say hi to the people? You love the people? He loves people. He doesn't know you're there, but he loves you. Maybe I probably should use like crushed ice. I don't have crushed ice. I don't even know why I'm saying like I should have used crushed ice, like as if I'm bougie enough to freaking have crushed ice. If this doesn't blend, I'm gonna be really sad. I just dumped all this in there. Either. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. The ice cubes are just too big to be blended. Like, try mixing them around, I guess. Like, they all kind of separated, like, when I dumped it in there. I guess not enough, right? This whole channel is just gonna be me failing at life. Honestly, that's why it's in my bio, right? Let's try that again! 3rd time's a charm. Let's check that consistency. It's a good color. Like, this is probably the best smoothie I've ever made. There's just like some of the powder stuck to the edge here, so I'm just kind of like scraping it and seeing if it'll mix better. It's frothy. Okay. It definitely smells like the protein powder. Like, and that was scientists do, they waft. Yeah, it definitely smells like the protein powder. So I actually made like a decent amount. Again, I really don't make smoothies. I wasn't prepared for this, but just so you guys can see the consistency that I made, I guess. I don't know. It's smoothie-y. Definitely smoothie consistency. I feel like I should have poured less. I mean, I don't have any more strawberries if this does taste bad. Like, I don't have any way to tweak this because I just kind of all went for it, so. Like I said, definitely smells like the powder. All in all, not bad. tastes like the coconut one smelled. So there's like the lightest hints of strawberry, and then that completely goes away, and it just tastes like powdery toasted coconut. Like, if you, I don't even know. It just tastes like it smelled, and that's it. Like, it doesn't taste like a strawberry smoothie at all. Obviously, coconut milk, coconut protein shake, vanilla, no flavor of vanilla in there at all. Like, it just tastes like how the toasted coconut smell. It's not bad. It doesn't affect the smoothie at all. I would probably prefer to not drink it in a smoothie. I don't normally drink smoothies because then I get separated because it takes me too long to drink it, and then I get weirded out, and then I just end up throwing it away. It's not bad. It's cold. Flavor wise, I'd probably prefer to drink it like this than to drink these powders like in with milk or something. I probably will drink coffee tomorrow just so I can try these in a hot beverage. It just tastes like the toasted coconut and a little bit like paper. Like if you do like tea bags, or I don't know, like if you've had something that was like wrapped in paper, and it just kind of has that like papery taste to it where it's like not flavorful but it's not like stale. That's just kind of how it is, you know, and this is just my unfiltered, honest opinion. Again, I'm not sponsored, like nobody cares what I have to say, but this is what I have to say. It kind of just, that's what it is. Maybe if you like coconut, this would taste better. I think it's the fact that it's toasted coconut gives it that like papery taste that I'm talking about. Again, it's not bad. Like, I'm definitely gonna finish this. Probably not all right now because this was already 1 cup and this is how much I have left, which is probably more than this cup can hold. So we'll see. I might drink them tonight. I might drink them tomorrow. I guess I will start the next video with my final thoughts on these flavors, and then we'll just dive into the other mixes. And I'm really excited for the teas. That's why I've been holding off on the teas that come in the package, just because I drink tea on a daily basis, and I'm kind of waiting till I'm like out of one of my flavors of tea before I get into those. But I really do plan to have this all done by, you know, the end of this week, or at least in a week's time. So by Monday, have tried everything so I can have everything taste tested and then get this edited and uploaded. But again, not too bad. This was the vanilla and the toasted coconut 310 shake powder, nutrition powder, whatever, what have you. The flavors, they just aren't there. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Again, they're okay. It's whatever. Okay, we're gonna be moving along with taste test of the 310 nutrition. Today we're doing the tea. I'm not gonna tell you what day it is because I'm running behind, I'm lacking, and we're gonna finish everything today. But finally getting to try the 310 tea. It doesn't really have like any other information, you know, slimming detox tea, dried herb and botanical supplements, natural ingredients, supports weight loss, helps promote digestion, appetite control. It comes with 2 sachets, tea bags, whatever. Natural herbs, great taste, but it doesn't like say like what kind of like tea or like flavor it's supposed to have. Like, you know, there's green tea, like Earl Grey, like breakfast blend. I currently am drinking like vanilla spice. Anyway, I guess we'll get started. I already brewed the hot water. I just like have a Black & Decker like 20-buck coffee maker from Walmart, and if I want tea, which I drink tea on a daily basis, all I do is obviously have it cleaned out, and then I pour water in it, and I just brew hot water that way. I just like it better than putting it in the microwave, because then the cup gets like super hot and then I can't hold it. Or like for my travel mug, I can't put that in the microwave, so I just brew hot water this way. Let's grab my Christmas mug because I got it out and I moved it to the front, but it's not Christmas yet, so I refuse to use it. But I'm just have my Honey Jam Cafe mug that I love because it's blue, and blue is my favorite color. Like I said, it doesn't really have like a flavor on it. I know 2 are coming in here. It's like aluminum lined, so hopefully pack in the flavor. This package is resealable, which it's 2 sachets, so Seems a little unnecessary. Okay, maybe it's not resealable. Maybe it's just like really like glued. I can smell it, but I can't get it. Oh, why is it so hard to open? I can smell it and I can't get it open. Alright, fuck it. We're getting the scissors. I don't really need to reseal it. Normally I drink like a travel mug full. Got scissors. Yeah, because I don't know if this is intended to be resealable, but I can't even get it open. I don't got time for this. I don't want my water to get cold, but I normally drink like a travel mug of tea anyway, so I normally use 2 tea bags. And yeah, because normally 1 tea bag is like for 8 ounces of water. It doesn't really say that. It just says, place 1 sachet into your tea tumbler or cup, bring water to a boil, add to cup, steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, not a lot of information. It smells good. It smells like honey. That's it. It's got a cute little emblem on it with the 310 tea logo. And okay, it really is a sachet. It's not a tea bag. I really didn't know the difference. I drink tea every day. I should be more of a connoisseur, but I'm really not. I drink like the Yogi Bear tea. Okay, that is super cute. Love it. So, ready? Pre-brewed it. Pre-brewed it. You can see I brewed it. Okay. I normally, when I have my tea, depending on the tea that it is, I have honey and lemon in all my tea. That's just how I like it. Okay. So that's 5 to 10 minutes, so I guess I'll actually do that. I mean, what should we talk about in the meantime? I'll probably just edit this part out or fast forward because I don't know what to talk about for 5 to 10 minutes, honestly. So I did not finish the vanilla or the toasted coconut shakes. Honestly, I'm terrified to have it in anything, and like I said, I've been trying to stay away from coffee, otherwise I definitely use it in coffee. But just with the way the vanilla smelled and how I felt about it, I would not put that in my tea. Like, when I first started moving away from coffee, I take collagen peptides, which is basically like a protein powder. It's just a different form of it because it's supposed to help your, hair, skin, and nails. And it has a lot of biotin in it because I used to take biotin pills to help my hair because that's what somebody told me that they did, and they had really nice hair. And so since I dyed my hair a lot, I would always just take biotin, but I'm not really good at taking pills. And then the collagen peptide, like phase, started out really big, and they had some at Walmart, so I just got the collagen peptides, and I like them a lot because they don't smell or taste bad. I don't drink them in water. I would either put them in with my coffee, or I was able to put them in with my tea because they literally did not taste like anything, and I like them a lot. I just don't have enough money to be spending on that right now. Not like they cost a lot. It's like 20 bucks for a tub, but I just have other priorities right now, and I had this, so I figured I might as well actually get use of my money out of this 310 nutrition stuff. But yeah, just my whole rant about that was intending to say that I normally put protein powder in my tea as well, or the collagen peptides in my tea, but I don't think I would want that in my tea because I was really excited I was going to try because like I said, I've been, I'll show you. I really like this Yogi brand because they have little sayings on their, these things. They have a little saying on the end of the tea bag, the little paper that, you can pick it up from. So, I've been drinking this vanilla spice one because it's supposed to help energy and support focus, and I can never focus on anything, and I'm lazy, and I don't have any energy ever, but I realized that, coffee wasn't making me have any more energy, but I didn't want to go through, withdraw from caffeine because I drink at least, 2 cups of coffee a day beforehand. So, I did have other teas that obviously contain caffeine, but this one actually contains a little bit more than just a regular, any regular tea. I don't know the content. It should probably tell me. I should probably know that. Okay, so each tea bag contains approximately 75 milligrams of caffeine compared to approximately 90 in an 8-ounce cup of coffee. I always read that it was 80 or 85 in an 8-ounce cup of coffee, but either way, 75 milligrams of caffeine for one of these is a lot more than the caffeine that's typically found in most teas. So I got this one to kind of help me like gradually wean. So I started out, like I said, I drank like a whole travel mug of coffee, so I would do 2 of these tea bags and then put some honey in there, and then I slowly did 1 of the vanilla spice and then 1 of the ginger, and then I would put honey in that. And then the other day I didn't even have tea at all, just because I ran out of time and all I had was my cucumber lemon water. So I'm really just trying to like flush out my system and trying to have my skin as nice as possible. And I really miss the collagen peptides because I feel like my hair stopped growing and it's a mess, and like back here is getting really weird. But I'll probably make a whole video on my hair later. Actually, I know I'm going to, because I already videoed some stuff from before and during the growth process. But either way, my hair is weird, and I still have some biotin pills. I just haven't been taking them because lazy and I'm not good at taking pills. But regardless, it's been like 5 minutes, so I'm gonna try it just plain. And then it's like really dark, actually. Maybe it's because I'm used to the vanilla spice tea that it's like not really a dark color to the water, but this one is. It just smells like tea. I don't know why I'm smelling it so hard, like it's tea. It's not any different. That's actually really good. I'm gonna add a little bit of honey. I actually should do lemon and honey, but I didn't prep the lemon, and ain't nobody got time for all of that right now. That's mostly why I just do a little bit of honey. And I normally do natural honey, but this is just like from Walmart, so it's honestly probably not the best honey. Because as you saw, that came out really easily. If you have natural raw honey, it's gonna be a lot harder to come out. It's a lot slower flowing, so that's probably more sugar based than honey based, but that's okay. I have a sugar addiction anyway, which I'm slowly trying to wean off of. But everybody at my work keeps a candy drawer, and then I end up eating like 5 Reese's cups in a day. 5 Reese's cups in a day. So it's a work in progress, you know. Life is a work in progress. It's all about working on yourself and being the best you that you could be, so you could provide the best assistance to the people around you, the best vibes, you know what I mean? Like, you really, it's the tea today is what we're talking about. I don't know where this accent's coming from, but okay. I also like never mix the honey in there. Like, I pour it on the bag and then I just continue to like swirl the bag in the cup. So it normally doesn't do anything at first, and then I just get like hit with a whole bunch of sugar at the end, just like, oh, shot of sugar. Woo! You're ready for your day. Oh, don't come off. My hair is atrocious. Honestly, like, it just tastes good. Like, I never realized the difference that like the sachet makes. I just feel like this tastes so good to me because the sachet makes such a difference than having a tea bag. Like, I really enjoy the flavors of the Yogi Bear teas, but they obviously come in tea bags. But you can actually taste the flavor. Like, I feel like this is probably just like regular green tea, probably infused with like other stuff that helps promote the digestion. Like, ginger's a very strong flavor, so I know there's not ginger in here, but like I said, the packaging doesn't really allude to any flavor that it is, or oh wait, I just didn't like actually read anything. I always just kind of like skip over the end. Like, I look at calories and stuff like that, and then just, yeah, they're okay, whatever. Green tea, oolong tea, mate or mate, I really don't know. Rooibos. Oh, there's ginger root in here. There's pomegranate. I do drink green tea with pomegranate, and that is like a detox tea that comes from the Yogi brand. That's what I normally drink. Birch stem, stevia leaf, can't say that. Corn flour, can't say that. Honey powder. So yeah, okay, I said it smelled like honey, and it definitely has honey in there, but let me just try to, okay, you need that section. So I can't say some of those. I'm not as much of a tea connoisseur as I thought. But anyway, yeah, that makes a lot of sense for why it smells like honey. The green tea, oolong, ginger, pomegranate, that all makes sense for the digestion part. I don't really get the, like, when they say like appetite control and supports weight loss, like, I mean, if you're helping digestion, I guess, but like, without like improving metabolism and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't really know if I, you know, believe a lot of these nutrition things. Like I said before, I honestly just bought it because it was on sale and I wanted to see, you know, what it was, if it worked, how I felt. So, but I get more in depth in my final thoughts later, after I try the mix-ins. That's what I have left. So alright, what's up everybody? Ren back at it again, doing the final taste test from the 310 Nutrition Starter Set bundle pack thing. There's actually 2 of these items. As you've seen, this one is the mixed berry flavor greens plus 10 calories 310 juice dietary supplement. So boom. This also says, you know, for daily use. So mix 1 with some water. It says, tip, for a chilled smoothie, add 2 ice cubes before mixing. I don't know how that makes it a smoothie. Is it gonna break down, you know? Is this gonna like break down the ice to blend it? It doesn't say blend, it literally just says pour this shit in a water bottle, mix it up, and boom, you got your drink. But if you want a smoothie, add 2 ice cubes. So we gonna do that because everybody has used these before, obviously. I feel like, you know, the Mio stuff, you know, Kool-Aid, single, stuff like that, everybody has like used something like this. So I'm really just taste testing it. I'm just gonna use my regular water bottle because my 310 shaker tumbler thingy is not clean. I measured out exactly 12 ounces of water since I don't really use plastic water bottles. I'm a big recycler, but with the amount of water we drink, we just have like Brita filters and filter on our sink because otherwise I go through like 10 cases of water in a week. Anyway, let me get my ice. 2 ice cubes. Let's, ooh, hear that crackle? Okay. Might need scissors for this thing too. Oh no, that actually opened really easy. Okay, I've been cleaning all day. I've probably done 7 loads of laundry. I clean with vinegar a lot, so all I can smell is vinegar at this point. So I'm just gonna dump it in and shake it, and then we gonna see what it smells like from there since my fingers won't be right on it. So, ooh, yeah, it is plus greens. I mean, that looks like, excuse you, burp you, are you okay, bud? Actually smells really good. Let's put this on. I'm just kidding, it doesn't make that sound. Oh, that is, I'm not even shaking, it's dark already. Okay. Let's see what happens. The color's honestly dope. I like it. It's like some dark green. Makes you feel healthy, you know what I mean? Like people are like, ugh, like dark green smoothie or drinks or, you know, like leafy greens. It's like, nah, okay, like this smells good for one, and that dark green like color, even though it's kind of baby poopish, it's just like healthy, you know? Like, yeah, give me that kale and broccoli and spinach. Give me all the greens. Give me all the vitamins. Hi, buddy. He is just looking at me like he wants this. Like, it's not a smoothie. It's literally a mixed drink consistency. Like, I don't know what kind of crack they're smoking that they think that this is considered a smoothie. It's not. It's not a smoothie. I was really honestly expecting something magical to happen. Not mad at them. Just saying. Unnecessary, especially because that was probably room temperature water, so now that it's nice and cold, I think it's just to get it nice and cold, you know. Okay, I did 12 ounces of water. I think you should probably do less. I mean, I would assume this can go in, like, you know, just like a plastic water bottle, you know? And those are like, what, 16 fluid ounces, almost 20? This thing can hold 22. Obviously, I didn't fill it up all the way, but it just, like, tastes watered down. I mean, the ice is gone, so maybe the ice contributed to that. Maybe I should have just used less water. It's so weird. It's a weird feeling. Like, there's gotta be matcha in here. I don't know if that's how you, like, pronounce it, but, like, you know, like matcha green tea or whatever, how it's, like, a little gritty. Obviously, it's not protein. It's just, like, it's got that, like, I don't want to say dry after feel, but kind of dry. I'm trying to see what the ingredients are. Fiber blend, proprietary greens blend, proprietary fruit and veggie blend, organic red fruits blend, probiotic blend. I mean, I don't see no matcha in here, but that could be part of the greens, or I don't even know. I don't even know what matcha is for. These people just be telling you it's good, like a jamba juice and stuff. It's alright. Definitely tastes healthy. I feel like the other one is gonna taste better, like more fruity. But it's good. It's good. So, I guess I'm not a YouTuber. I don't, you know, do all this stuff. More to edit, more videos I make. So, just like final thoughts. Truthfully, for when I lied, the tea came with 3 sachets, not 2. Final thoughts after that being tea, most stuff would buy again. Powder, like the chocolate, vanilla, coconut ones, can live without. We'll stick with my collagen peptides. I'm sure there's like more flavorful things on the market, which probably have more sugar in them. So I guess it really just depends what you want to do. I do think it does help curb appetite as somebody who loves to eat and eat all the time. I did find myself eating less right afterwards, so I recorded that part with the tea, and then I had breakfast after that because I had woken up and I was already like cleaning and stuff, and then I recorded that, and then my husband came home from break, so then we ate together and watched some TV. And then that was probably like 5+ hours ago. And I'm only now getting hungry, but I have drinking probably 4 or 5 cups of tea. That's why I found that there were 3 tea bags. I haven't used the last one, but I used the second one because that's all I thought was in there. And then I went to go throw the package away and realized there was a 3rd one in there. But I only used 2 of the sachets, so I made the one that you guys saw me do. I used the second. And then I made like 4 cups like from that, like, because you can reuse tea bags probably 2 to 3 times depending, you know, on the brand and how much tea you're actually making. Rant, but definitely can live, you know, without the powders. I don't think that they were that like wow factor, and especially that they didn't like taste that good, which is probably good because that means they don't really have sugar in them, because it did say sugar free on there. It's good for what it claims that it is made out of and what it is. Definitely, I don't say definitely worth it, but definitely a suitable option if you're trying to lose weight and stuff like that. Obviously, I wasn't doing this with like a specific workout or anything like that. My weight normally just kind of fluctuates, and so do my eating habits, honestly. I'm a full-time worker, I'm a full-time student, so I just thought having these like little snacks or like meal replacements would be better because it would give you more time in my day. It was really good because I did obviously a lot of them in the morning for breakfast, and that's where I struggle the most because I'm lazy and I wake up late. So it was really helpful for that. Just overall though, like benefits, taste, helpful, I would definitely go with the tea. Maybe I'm biased because I like tea a lot and I haven't been drinking coffee. I also do like the water like mix-ins. I think, you know, they don't taste terrible, and that's probably a good thing for me. Better than taking like a multivitamin would be to do that, since, you know, broke college kid, I'm not eating well-balanced meals all the time. I think that those could really help, but it's really depending on what you want to do and what your purpose with them is. I think it can be good. I just think that there's probably better supplements that you can mix and match. It's just kind of like an all-inclusive program that people can do if they want to lose weight. I'm not saying it actually does help you. I did not weigh myself. I did not do any workout plans. That wasn't my goal. I had just bought them because they were on a discount, and I wanted to see what it was all about and see if it was good and something that I would like be like, oh my god, this is amazing, like I want to keep continuing doing this. But no like supplements or anything alone is really going to get you to lose weight like that. You do have to work out, you know, you have to have a balanced diet, all those things. Talk to a nutritionist, talk to a dietarian if you're interested in something like that. Was just my opinion on their starter pack and their products, basically on flavor, taste tests, you know, series, just because I'm a big foodie and how things taste really, you know, are going to affect and sway my decision on that. So I feel like I could rather just, even though it's going to take more time and effort, just make a well-balanced meal that's going to taste good with like broccoli and chicken or whatever. I'm going on rants now. Either way, not a bad option. Something you should try for yourself. I just think that there's other like nutrition powders or protein powders that probably are going to, I guess, taste better, but that may mean that they're also not as good for you. So I haven't really done this with any other products. I'm not comparing it to anything, just seeing how they taste and how they made me feel. Not that I felt energized, but curbed the appetite a little bit. I feel that I think that's an issue for me because I like to overeat a lot. You know, I won't eat all day and then I'll eat a lot at night, or I just eat a lot throughout the day. Either way, I'm just eating a lot and a lot of bad things that I shouldn't. So I think it did help with that because at least 1 to 2 of my meals during this was the 310 nutrition. And, you know, like I said, I wasn't measuring weight or anything. I just think it's something to consider, maybe something to try for yourself. But that's just my thoughts on the 310 nutrition. They gave me the powders, the tea, and the water bottle mix-ins. I don't know what those are called. As I'm talking about me having an eating problem, there's like 3 Reese's wrappers in my pocket. Anyway, that's all I have to say. This was a fun experiment. I don't think it was a waste of money. It was definitely interesting to try. I still have some of the products left over, but obviously you guys already know what I think about it, so that's that on that. I mean, I'm definitely going to finish them. I spent money on them. They're not terrible, and for the ingredients that they claim and the ingredients that I read, they do actually seem good for you. So very pleased with all of that. Nothing gave me weird digestion or weird anything, and overall I'm a fan. I just probably wouldn't purchase it again on a regular basis unless I just did something like the tea. I would have to look at the pricing on there, but I could always just go to Walmart and buy the yogi tea that I have been. But for better tea, considering. Okay, that's all I have to say. You guys heard my thoughts. Check it out for yourself if you want to. I'll try to link it below. This is not sponsored. Want to reiterate that. Again, just a sponsored ad that I saw. Discount. I had extra money. I bought some. I tried it. Here are my thoughts. That's it. Okay? I don't know how much I have to reiterate that. I don't want any attack from online viewers, me claiming anything, or me saying anything wrong. So that's just my honest opinion. Take it or leave it. Doesn't matter. Have fun. Now that we're back from all of that, you saw me try it. Those were all first impressions. -1, I did not try the 310 cherry limeade on camera. And that is because I used this mix-in. Like I said, I bought 2 of these starter sets because it was supposed to be one for me and one for my husband for us to try together. But I had already tried this out of the set that I reviewed. And at the time, I didn't actually look at them. I thought they were both the same thing. Like I said before, when I bought them, I really didn't look at the website. I didn't look at the products in depth. I just did it as I went. And now I'm kind of gathering information and reviewing everything together now. So this was the 310 cherry limeade lemonade. And this was actually really good. So I tried this like a while ago, probably like a month ago when I bought it. And it was really good. It's very standard to any like Kool-Aid packet mix-in that you could think. It's a dietary supplement, so it's not supposed to be a meal replacement. So it didn't do anything like appetite-wise. But it was really good, and I did really enjoy it. From that, going into the 310 juice, the Greens Plus, it wasn't bad. It was actually pretty good. It was just very gritty, and it left a residue. I mean, I'm just lazy. I use the same water bottle every day, and I clean it maybe, I'm just going to say every other day, but that's not always actually true. So I had it in my everyday water bottle, and then I just kept filling water, and so those particles stayed for probably like 2 refills. So it was just very gritty. I did feel more, I don't say like more full in compared to the lemonade one. I just felt, maybe it's just a placebo effect that this was like the greens plus, but I just felt that this one was a lot more fulfilling, sustaining, nutritional. Moving on. My favorite part being the tea. The tea is something that I would definitely buy and try again. I'd be very interested in trying those other two flavors. The tea was my favorite part. It just tasted refreshing and delicious, and I just have nothing negative to say about it. Tea always makes me feel good and clean and detox, if that's what you want to call it. So maybe it's just my bias for how much I enjoy drinking tea already, but it tasted really good. It tasted really pure. It made me feel really good. It's supposed to support weight loss. I wasn't doing this with a workout regime, so I can't really confirm that. It helps promote digestion. I can tell you my digestion is a-okay. So healthy movements if you were concerned. And then appetite control. I just think for appetite control, something like this, it's got good ingredients, but I think what is the appetite control is the fact of you would drink this before a meal. Just like, you know how nutritionists or whatever doctors, whoever, say that if you're feeling hungry, drink a glass of water before you have a meal, because a lot of times when you think you're hungry, you're actually thirsty. So I think that's part of the appetite control, because I'm not really into like cleanses or fasts, so I don't think that just drinking tea is really going to control your appetite. If I'm honestly hungry, I'm going to be hungry after I drink this. It's just a matter of, am I hungry or am I thirsty? And this tastes good, so maybe it can curb some of those cravings as well. But again, that may be just my bias because I actually like tea. If you don't like tea, it probably is not going to satisfy any cravings because you're not craving tea. Finally, mixed thoughts on the 310 shakes here. Very surprised because the chocolate actually wasn't that bad. Again, it just tasted like diet chocolate. That's what I said when I reviewed it, and I pretty much stand true to that. I wish that I wasn't like on my tolerance break for coffee. It's not really tolerance break. I'm just trying to drink less caffeine in my days. But I would have really liked to try this with my coffee, because that's normally how I drink powders, even though it's nutrition powder. But yeah, it was just like diet chocolate. The grittiness wasn't crazy. Honestly, the grittiness in the juice mixing pouch on the go single thing was the worst of everything. So these, you know, overall grittiness, not really that bad. It didn't have an overly powdery flavor except for the vanilla. The vanilla is what shocked me because, and as I said when I was reviewing the chocolate, when I was actually tasting it, was that I normally have really high standards for chocolate because I love chocolate, and I normally buy supplement and powders in vanilla because I think it's really hard to fuck up. But surprisingly, this was swapped. The chocolate was actually pretty good, and the vanilla tasted like nothing. There was no flavor. It was all just like, I don't want to say chalk because that sounds too harsh, because it wasn't that crazy, but it was just like nothing besides the gritty powder like flavor texture. I think textures have flavors. Maybe I'm crazy, that's just me, but I was just really surprised on that. And then the last one, the toasted coconut, not really fair because I don't really like coconut flavor. I think I would have liked it better had it not been toasted coconut flavor. It was a decent flavor. It was definitely the strongest flavor of the three. It really wasn't bad. Again, the texture was fine and the flavor was good, especially if you like coconut. I'm sure you'd like it. Again, this is something that I probably would have preferred to try in my coffee because I already drink coconut milk, so I just think it would have felt like that. Like maybe I just put more coconut milk in my coffee. I don't know. Overall, do they do what they claim? I want to say yes and no. I don't. On the weight loss thing, let's throw that out the window because I wasn't doing a diet. I wasn't doing any, specific workout, so I wasn't weighing myself at all. I can't attest to the fact that it helped me lose weight. Appetite control. that's something that's difficult for me because that's something I struggle with. I overeat all the time. I binge eat. That's just, I've always been that way, and that's something that I'm working on getting under control. Maybe these could have helped more if I had more than just a starter pack, obviously. And it's just hard for me to gauge because, you know, once they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day because you eat breakfast, it gets your metabolism started, and then you're kind of on track for the rest of the day. So in my brain, I operate opposite of that because I'm lazy and I hate waking up in the morning, and I'm always running late everywhere. So whether I have school or whether I'm just sleeping in, you know, I wake up and I just drink water or my tea, and I won't eat anything till almost noon. So having these almost first thing in the morning when I wake up, it's difficult to review because since they're meal replacements, it's like I was eating breakfast, you know, at 8 in the morning versus noon. So then I got hungry faster for lunch, which would normally be my breakfast since I eat breakfast at noon. And that's just me and my body being messed up. But I do think that, you know, if you do the recipes that they give you, it could definitely help with this appetite control. I do think they're exaggerating in their advertisements of these sugars, cakes. Ooh, yes, curb my sugar appetite. Like, no, I'm such a sugar person. This did not. Maybe if you're like doing keto, if you're already on a diet, if you're already working out, you know, once you cut something out, the less it is, it becomes more intensified. What I mean by that is, like, if you already cut out additional sugars, if you have something sweet, it tastes more sweet. You know, when I did keto, obviously I wasn't drinking soda. When I stopped doing keto and I had soda for the first time, it was so sweet. So that's what I mean, is that I wasn't depleting my system of that, so therefore these didn't taste like, oh, this is gonna curb my chocolate appetite so good. It's like, well, no, I just had a chocolate cake last night. Having this chocolate in the morning isn't curbing that, you know, craving because I had, you know, the real thing. So maybe it's just me not using the system to its full potential. I definitely think it has benefits and that it can be helpful for people that are trying to lose weight or trying to manage and, you know, get their cravings under control. I'm not bashing it by any means. This is not a sponsored, you know, review or testing. This was just my opinion. And again, I wasn't doing any exercise or diet related regime thing with it. I don't even know. I know what word I'm thinking of. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, so don't bash me. But my point being, I can't judge it too hard, take my opinion with a grain of salt. I basically bought this to review the taste. I thought they were straight protein powders when I bought them. I didn't realize it was a whole nutrition system, like meal replacement and supplement. So that factored in a lot. I probably should have managed it better or tried it, you know, during a time that I was doing a diet slash consistent exercise, but I didn't. So take what you will out of what I have to say. I said what I said. I stand by it. That is just my unfiltered, honest review of how these products taste, how they made me feel. They didn't make me feel like super energetic or super slimming or like I didn't have to eat. It, you know, it truly was a meal replacement, and it was probably better for me because most of the time I eat 1 to 2 meals a day. So this would probably help me get on track for healthy eating habits. But being as it is with being a full-time student and a full-time worker, my schedule isn't the same every day. And like I said, I'm lazy. I'm notorious for being late everywhere. I'm just never on track and on time. So this was helpful in a way that I didn't have to meal prep anything, but very hard to accurately judge its ability to curb appetite and, you know, work as a meal replacement. So take that into consideration. My say is not end all be all. There are many other sponsors and reviews that you can look at on their website. This is just a random person's random opinion on a random purchase. So there it is. My name is Ren, and this is my reality and my real opinion on the 310 Nutrition System $9 promo starter set. So take what you will. That's all, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. I hope somebody found this helpful, hopefully, if not at least a little bit entertaining to watch me just try stuff. I guess mukbangs are a big thing, so if this is a diet version of a mukbang, I guess there you go. Bye.